religious liberty and freedom are restricted away from us right now. This is a nation that's evangelical Christians. Okay, we do have them. I'm one of them. I vote. I I love Ted Cruz. I love the guy. I really do. This is why Ted Cruz won Idaho, but yeah, last night. Idaho, not Idaho. Idaho. He won Idaho last night, and even though he suspended his campaign. He suspended it. He did not drop out of the race. He has suspended his campaign to do Senate work, and what he's done was do town hall meetings. By the way, town hall meetings, and there's no mention of this on national TV, the press, national radio. What's the problem? But however, last night, Ted Cruz, even though he suspended his campaign, is not doing campaigns anymore, he won the primary of Idaho. First time for a candidate to not actually be an active candidate, even though he didn't drop out. Let me get that clear. He did not drop out. People say, oh, he dropped out. Right. No, he did not. All he did was suspend his campaign. That means he's still actable to be on the ballot. Activate, okay? He still has the activation to be on the ballot. All right? So that means when a candidate wins a primary, doesn't matter if he suspended his campaign. Doesn't matter. If he won the primary, that's headline news. That should be over the news media, because the first time for a candidate actually to spend his campaign and actually win the primary, Ted Cruz actually did that. First time in history, by the way. First time in history, and since I guess we did some research, by the way. Who was the last person to actually win something like that? Who was the last president to actually win a primary when he's not actually on an active being not an active candidate? Who actually won that? Who won that, by the way? Who did that? Since then, who was the last president who did that? Who?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hoover. Hoover. The guy, the president.
I'm so sick of politics because, you follow all this stuff. To me, I would have lost all my hair by now because things twist. These people are like kids. It changes over and over. First minute they're fighting, next minute they're hugging, next minute they're beating the crap out of each other again. Politicians are like children, and it's all about money. It's all money driven. And that's what made people so disgusted, because the only thing that we have left is our vote in America. Our vote. And they're allowing people to come in from other countries that aren't even born here, and they can vote. That's why they're hoarding all these illegal aliens in this country, because they're going to use their vote. Well, for what? So when you start talking politics and stuff, I never thought in a million years Obama would get back into office a second term. I never thought it in a million years. So here's what I'm going to predict for you on this show, Mark. I want you to take the worst politician there is out of all of them. My opinion is going to be Hillary Clinton. Okay, she's the worst. She is a scandalous. She has robbed, cheated, stealed. Her husband's a liar. They got into real estate fraud. There's nothing good will come out of those people. Okay, but yet she's not been charged. Nobody's gone after her because apparently she's got her hand in the cookie jar far enough to where nobody notices that she's even there. She is in the cookie jar.
Hey, guess what? And I got to tell you something.
Let me finish. That is going to be your president. Okay? Because that just seems like this is the way this country is. You take the worst
Yeah,
So,
yeah, something.
congratulations, Hillary. I can guarantee you she will be the new president because she's the worst.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something about Hillary, by the way. Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah Winfrey, even the what is it? This is Oprah Winfrey. Oh yeah, Jesse Raphael, and then you also do have Donnie Hughes. She's been on. I got the list right here in front of me. Reading it right now. Donnie Hughes. She's been on Jesse Raphael. She's been on a Jesse Jones show. Jerry Springer. She's been on also Maury. She's been on Wheel of Fortune. She's been on The Price is Right. She's been on. Let's see what else has been on. Let me. Yeah, it's CNN. Meet the Press. I call it Meet the Press, by the way. And then he's been on Nightline. She's been on also Politically Incorrect. She's been on a Bill Maher show. She's been on Jerry Leno. She's been on Jerry Seinfeld program. She's been on Friends. Yeah, that's right. She's been on even on the Friends show too. The early 2000s. And then she was also on The Apprentice. She's been on a guest as she's been on Extreme Games, X Files. That's right. If you notice, she's been on X Files. She's also been on. Let's see what else she's been on. She's been on. That's right. Regis and Kelly. Or Michael and Kelly. Yeah, she's been on also. She's been on Fox News quite a bit. They still got her on, of course. And then she's also have been on MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, and all radio talk show programs they could possibly think of. Also doing reality TV, also Saturday Night Live, just like Donald Trump did. You see the comparison. You see the worst of two evils. Again, Donald Trump wants to negotiate with terrorists. He said this morning. He wants to do that. So, and you got Hillary as a somebody who actually does reality TV shows. She's been on Jerry Springer. She's been on Murray. She's been on The Price is Right. Wheel of Fortune. Ellen DeGeneres. She's been on Oprah Winfrey. Sally Raphael. Donahue. She's been on these talk show hosts. Most of her 30 years of experience. She's been on all these programs. Unbelievable. And I don't see anything that the news has done to actually expose or cover this. And she's also the first Madam President to actually be investigated and possibly indicted for money laundering. And this is what the FBI is investigating, by the way. And it's now Donald Trumpy, by the way, also is the FBI's doing an investigation on him for taxes, by the way. The tax investigation against putting money towards the mafia, organized crime, on one of his resorts, by the way, and the FBI is looking at that one too. So you got two investigations on two different candidates now. Two investigations going on, two different candidates. One for Hillary and one for Donald Trump. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Robert? Who's going to win the two? Who's going to win?
I already told you who's going to be the president of the United States.
It's going to be Hillary. Hillary, huh? You got Hillary. All right. Well, we got Hillary. We got Trumpy. So you got the worst two evils right now. So
well, honestly, Mark, I know you don't like Trump.
Trumpy.
Out of the two, which would you rather have? Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton?
I would take neither above. I'm going to go with God. I'm not going to vote.
God sooner or later going to come down and be president.
I'm not going to vote.
Is this country
I'm not
just
voting.
eliminated itself with morals.
But guess what? I'm not voting. I'm not voting. I am not going. If it comes down to Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, I'm not going to vote. I am not going to vote. I'm not going to. I'm not going to register at all. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I refuse to do it. I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not do it because I want this country to be saved one nation under God. And that's exactly the fundamental principles what this country stood for. If we lose that, we lose freedom. And that's the key right there. If we lose the godly principles, one nation under God, just one nation under God. If we lose that, we lost our freedom. We have lost our will, our freedom to actually be a free nation, the greatest nation on God's green earth, and now be all taken away, all of it destroyed. That's what these people will do.